All right, guys, so here we are on page 213. I'm going to give you guys some directions for how to do 27 and 28, and then you can pause the video and do the work and then come back and check your answers, okay? So for 27, ¿qué van a traer? This is on page 213. ¿Qué van a traer? Escribamos. Let's write. Let's us write. Nosotros escribamos. Di quién. So di means, hey, you tell, right? From decir. Yo digo, tú dices, él dice. So di is you're telling somebody. Di quién va a traer las siguientes cosas. Say who's going to bring, traer, to bring, las siguientes, the segue, the following cosas, the following things. So say who is going to bring the following things a la fiesta, to the party, de la clase de español, to the class. What kind of class? Of Spanish. So say who's going to bring the following things to the Spanish class party. Okay? So you have, ¿quién va a traer el pastel? Well, if you look at the pastel, it says yo on it. So, yo, I'm going to bring it. So you'd say, yo lo voy a traer, right? So if you say it that way, you put the lo in front of the conjugated verb. There's the conjugated verb, yo voy, right? From ir. Yo voy, tú vas, él va, nosotros vamos, ellos van. So there's the voy. So you put the lo in front of it. Or you can put the lo at the end of an infinitive. And there's an infinitive. This is an ER, right? It ends with AR, EI, or IR. So you can traerlo? Yeah. Yo voy a traerlo. So the reason people like to do this a lot, especially for English speakers, is because you have subject, verb, and object. Okay, yo voy a traerlo. Okay, either way. So then, now for number one, you're going to do Miguel, which of course is going to be an L. Tomás y Raquel, that's going to be an ellos, because it's a guy and a girl mixed. Number three, Elsa y yo, that's Elsa and myself, so I'm in it. So if I'm in it, is it they or we? We, so it's nosotros. And then tú, of course, is you. Okay, so you're going to make sentences with those. All right, so you should be able to move forward on that. I guess let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead and pause the video right now and work on doing that. Okay, now we're going to check the video to see your work. Okay, so make sure that you stop this if you haven't finished number 27. So for 27, the answers are going to be Miguel los va a traer. Okay, Miguel is going to bring them. Or you could say va a traerlos. Number two, Tomás y Raquel es ellos. Ellos los van a traer. They're going to bring them because it's a bunch of refrescos. Okay, so los van a traer. If we did sodas, or bebidas, that would be feminine. So then you could say las van a traer or van a traerlas. Okay, but if we called them refrescos, it'll be los. Number three, Elsa y yo. This is going to be sandwiches. That's el sandwich, los sandwiches, because it's a bunch of little ones. Elsa y yo los vamos a traer. See, because the vamos is a conjugated verb. See the vamos right here, right? Yo voy, tú vas, él va, nosotros vamos. So there's vamos. So you put the los there. However, you can take that los and stick it at the end of the infinitive, like this. Vamos a traerlos. Right? Now you have we are going to bring them, subject, verb, object. So that works too. And for number four, you had the veggies, the veggie tray, las verduras. So that's going to be feminine plural. So tú las vas a traer. Them are going to bring. Tú las vas a traer. Or you can say vas a traerlas. You're going to bring them. Okay, so that'll work for those. Okay, so now let me explain to you 28. Okay, so 28 here on page 213. ¿A quién le tocan los quehaceres? So, ¿quién hace los quehaceres en tu casa? Who does the chores at your house? Use pronouns, direct object pronouns in your answers. Okay, so they want you to make sure that you use a lo, a los, a la or a las in your answers because they're telling you to use the direct object pronouns. Okay, so if you answer these, you better put those in there or you're not doing it right. So for example, the very first one, ¿Quién prepara la cena? Okay, if you do it, you say yo la preparo. Okay, because it's la cena. Yo la preparo. If it was el desayuno, that's masculine. ¿Quién prepara el desayuno? You would say yo lo preparo. Okay? All right, now if it was somebody else that does it, like in that example, my brother, you could say, ¿Quién prepara la cena? Mi hermano la prepara. If it was el desayuno, ¿Quién prepara el desayuno? Mi hermano lo prepara. So that's all you're doing for these 8 things. Okay? Who cleans the house? Who sets the table? Number 3, who cuts the grass? Number 4, who makes the beds? Number 5, who serves breakfast? Number 6, who fixes the rooms, straightens the rooms up? Number 7, who takes out the trash? Number 8, who passes the vacuum cleaner, who vacuums? Okay, so go ahead and pause this as you do 28. You can do this on your own or you can do this with partner. Go ahead and pause it. All right, so now I am going to move forward on to the answers. So make sure that you have finished your work before you listen to what the answers are. Okay, here's 28. No point in cheating because, it's not really grade. It's pass, no mark. So the real work you're going to get is by doing the work and then me going over it with you. So here on number 1, it was, ¿Quién limpia la casa? Who cleans the house? Well, if you do it, you could say, yo la limpio, because it's la casa, feminine, singular. Yo la limpio. If you guys had multiple houses, you had a house cleaning business, we'd say, ¿Quién limpia las casas? Then you could say, yo las limpio. Okay, but you just have one house. Yo la limpio. If you were saying, my dad does it, you would say, él la limpia, or my brother, él la limpia, or mi hermano la limpia, or mi padre la limpia, or mi mamá la limpia. Okay. Number 2 was ¿Quién pone la mesa? Who sets the table? Well, if it's you, you would say yo la pongo. Right? Poner, yo pongo, tú pones, él pone. If it was, say, your brother sets it, él la pone, or your mother, ella la pone. Number 3, ¿Quién corta el césped? Who mows the lawn? Yo lo corto, because it's el césped. Yo lo corto. Or él lo. I think it's messy. Anyway, it just should be lo. Yo lo corto. Él lo corta or yo lo corto. So that should be an O. Sorry, I can't do it. I only have 2 hands. So on number 3, that should always be a lo, never a la. Okay. Number 4, ¿Quién hace las camas? Yo las hago. I make them, right? Yo hago, tú haces, ella hace. If she makes them, ella las hace. It's plural, so it's las. Number 5, ¿Quién sirve el desayuno? Who serves the breakfast? Yo lo sirvo. Or if your mom does, ella lo sirve, because it's desayuno. If your dad does it, él lo sirve. Mis hermanos lo sirven. Right? Number 7, ¿Quién saca la basura? Who takes out the trash? Who takes out the trash? Number 7. You could say yo la saco, because it's la basura. Or if it was your brother, you could say mi hermano la saca. Or my dad, or my dad, mi padre la saca. And for number 8, ¿Quién pasa la aspiradora? Who passes the vacuum cleaner? Who vacuums? Yo la paso. I pass the vacuum cleaner. Because it's feminine, la aspiradora. Or if your dad does it, él la pasa. Okay? So, if you have any questions, just get a hold of me and I will get with you and help you out. All right, thanks, guys.